How do? Welcome back to another video with me, Wayne, another normal Yorkshireman, or Yorkie as some people call me, whatever you prefer to call me really. In this video I have got a few more PS1 pickups, some more CEX lotteries, and one of these is a follow-up to my last video where I was supposed to get overblood and I got sent overblood 2 instead, which turns out it wasn't more valuable than the first one. So I took that back and got a refund for that, but bought the second one anyway. So somewhere on here, there is the second one, which I decided to keep anyway. And annoyingly, I forget the name, so please shout out down below if you're watching this. A commenter or subscriber told me that this game, you can't finish it. So apparently it was released in '99, which it says here, but it was re-released in 2001 because of the '99 version had a bug that stopped you from completing it due to too many spawning enemies, I believe, and it froze and crashes the game. So I believe this is no good, basically a glorified coaster. I don't know. I will try it to see if that is the issue. I'm a little bit annoyed that that is potentially no good, but that is what it is, I guess. But before I get into my games, I have a few things to say, really. I noticed before, at the time of filming this, sorry, I have 453 subscribers. I just want to say a massive thank you to every single person that watches my videos. I mean, I'm always a bit of an awkward, weird type of guy, but the fact that there's over 400 of you that willing to watch me and collect these crazily expensive games has blown me away. And I can't thank you all enough from the bottom of my heart for watching me. And I hope I can get to the end of this collection and you're all still here watching. So again, thank you. So first, I want to get into a bit of a slippery slope I've been going on. I've decided I'm not just collecting games anymore like an idiot. I've gone into peripherals as well. So I recently purchased a clear PS1 controller, or the crystal, whatever people call it these days. I saw it in a CEX and it was £8 and it was silly not to pick that up really. And this one I got today, which is Tuesday at the time of recording. I paid £2 for the emerald green PS1 controller. I haven't tested it yet to see if it works, but even if it doesn't, for £2 it looks cool. I mean, 90s clear see-through aesthetics, I guess, but it looks sweet, so I had to get that. I have also, the same person I went and purchased this off today, he's got a bunch of memory cards which he's going to keep on hold for me, just because I didn't have the money on me at the time to buy them, so I will go and get those next time I'm up that way. Also in my last video I mentioned another CEX order that had not arrived at the time. It has arrived between now and then, obviously, and that is the Grand Stream Saga. I believe this is just another sort of RPG game. I think it says it's an action RPG. Battle in real time using over 1,000 weapon combinations. It sounds pretty sweet. I will give this a bash just like the rest. I'm not playing any or recommending any game at the minute because I'm going to play one of the games that I've got here with me, or one of the CEX ones. So we'll figure that one out. This one I found at an independent shop and it is missing the manual, but I have recently purchased the manual from eBay, so I'm just waiting for that to arrive, and that's Akuji the Heartless. I remember playing this years and years ago back in the day, and it was pretty fun. And this guy always reminds me of Predator until you look close up. Obviously then it's not the Predator, but I was amazed to find that CEX don't have this in stock currently, and on eBay it goes for around £80 to £100. I paid £6.99 for it minus the manual, and then I paid I think £12 for the manual. So that basically means I've got a £100 game for 20 quid, give or take. It's a bit of a bonus in my mind, so but I will probably give that a game later on. So I remember it being fun. 2 more games I purchased from the same place I got the green controller today. These were also £2 each. I know nothing of these games, but I'll give them a try. One is called Creatures. I have got another one called Creatures Raised in Space. It looks like a fun platformer. Features real artificial life. Okay. But yeah, that's not bad, I guess, for £2. Another one, 40 Winks, Conquer Your Dreams. I know nothing of this, but it looks quite cartoony and animated. So again, I'll give this a play, dabble, bash. I'll give it a go. And these 3 here that I have, these are from a friend of mine who I met through Vinted of all places. His name's Fraser, so big shout out to you, buddy, for sending me these. And as well as these particular games, he sent me a PS3 box, which is up on the shelf behind me, the I Am Legend one up there. He sent me a PS3 box so I can put my big fat PS3 in it. I don't have the box for that no longer, but now I do, so that makes me happy a little bit. And these games are Dave Mirra Freestyle BMX Maximum Remix. I assume it's just Dave Mirra with 8 new free roam environments, new expert mode, and more tricks. I loved the soundtrack of this game. It's got Deftones on it, Cypress Hill, Pennywise, Rancid. This is all the music I used to listen to in the early 2000s, really. Bit of new metal. Didn't a lot of people have that sort of phase? But again, I'm pleased to have this, and I have the other one as well, so that's kind of a little subset sorted now. And amazingly, this is the first one of the series that I've got, and I figured this is kind of a staple to have in any collection, really, but this is the first one I have in the series, just because I've not come across them. Siphon Filter. I mean, the game is legendary. I mean, if you haven't played this game, I advise you to do so and run around with the taser and set the enemies on fire. It is so much fun. I mean, even though I think they re-released this on the PS5 through premium subscription. I did play it recently, and it hasn't aged well, and the controls are awful. But it's still hilarious to taser people till they burst into flames. Screaming was amazing for its time. And the next game, Sydney 2000. It's an Olympics game. I've never played this one. The only one I've ever really played Olympic-wise was International Track and Field. And back in the day, I broke so many controllers playing that game. And fingers. Blisters on my fingertips from bashing those buttons. But I will give, again, like I say, I will play all these. And Sydney 2000, obviously, it's more recent than International Track and Field. All the realism, all the detail, all the atmosphere. Is it good? I'm sure I'll find out. So now, I'm going to get on to my 2 CEX pickups. One of these was, well, the Overblood incident. Obviously I got a refund, and I reordered this game. So I'm hoping CEX have got it right this time, and the other game you will find out. But before I open them both, here's one. This is a PS1 game, by the way, in an envelope. I've not got hopes, or high hopes at least, that this is going to be in any sort of good condition. But if it is, I'll be amazed. And then there's a box, the usual box. And for those that watched my last week's video, I had to delete it and re-upload it because, like an absolute lemon, I showed my address. And obviously I don't want that to be happening, so I had to put in an edit where it says, like, a little banner at the top saying hiding address. I'm not computer literate with editing and software and all that jazz, so that was the best I could do using my phone. So I figured, let's open this envelope first and pray, even though I'm not religious in any way, shape or form, that this is not battered. And if it is, well, it's going to go back. There we go. Right. They gave me some bubble wrap. CEX being professional as always. So this game is damaged a little bit on the case there, but that's nothing major. Let's just check the discs first. Dusty, but no scratches, which is good. Ooh. So a little scratch on that one, but we'll have to test it out. Rusty staples on the manual. Nope, no rusty staples. But anyway, that game is Dragon Valor. I know absolutely nothing about this game. It's just another game I needed, and it's by Namco, so I assume it'll be great. Dragon Valor takes you to a huge 3D world of magical lands, dark, imposing dungeons, and monstrous adversaries. Only the bravest will survive. So that sounds kind of cool. But I think this might be my game to play tonight, to be fair. Sorry about the screen glare, but yeah, I think that's the damage, by the way, on the case. It's a bit cratered, but it's nothing major. But yeah, I think I'll play that tonight. I do like my RPGs. And I guess this last one will be Overblood, or should be Overblood. So let's hope they've actually managed to send the right game this time and not sent me the sequel again. Although if they send me the sequel again and they send me the 2001 version, I'll be happy because I can't seem to find that anywhere. For those of you that like to see this, I know I'm butchering the box, but it'll all go in recycling. Some more of this shredded papery stuff. Aha! So they have sent me the original, the proper one this time. Overblood, eh? Let's check the condition now. Well, it's been run through the disc cleaner, so I can see the lines, but it doesn't look like there's any awful whiff of cigarettes come out of there. Yeah, it looks, you'll probably not be able to make it out, but it's got like little lines, ring lines from the disc cleaner. But I'll give that a test as well this afternoon. Let's see if it works. The manual is all there, no rusty. Oh, I wish you guys could smell this, or not. Oh, it smells like it was in someone's house who smokes like 50 a day or something. That's really bad stink. I'll give that a wipe down, I guess. I'll try and get the sticker off the back to show you the rear of the game. Oh, typical. Don't come off clean. So someone has said to me, I think it was Donald Mackerel, he said that there's people out there that would watch videos of me literally removing stickers from cases. If that's so, leave me a comment down below and I might, because a lot of these games have still got some stickers on or sticker residue that's probably 30 years old. And I've got a big bottle of isopropyl alcohol somewhere, and I'm thinking of going through cleaning them all off. So let me know if that's sort of your thing. Anyone wants to watch that? So I'm told this is a survival horror style game anyway. But again, this might be a game I play. Maybe this or Dragon Valor, I don't know. But if this is not a long game, I might try this first. Because the other one's a 2-discer. So this one may be a longer game. And I absolutely hate that. Is that EB Games, is it? Yeah, Electronics Boutique from back in the day. Putting EB on the disc. Why? If it's in your building, no one needs to know. Surely. But yeah, that's my collection of pickups that I've got today. What's that? nine games to add to this little lot back here. And if anybody follows me on Instagram, you'll see that I've got space just here, for literally 2 games. I'm an absolute idiot. I've got more games to show. Bear with me. These are not PS1 titles. These are just PS3 and 4 games that I've recently obtained through charity shops or that were sent to me from Donald Mackerel. So I will go through these as well, if anyone's interested, that is. Hitman Steelbook Edition. It looks pretty sweet. I picked this up for just a couple of pounds, and it's the only reason I did. I'm not a fan of the Hitman series, to be honest. The only reason I did is it's a steelbook, and I am a bit of a sucker for cardboard and a steelbook. These 3 were sent to me via a little swapsy that me and Donald Mackerel did, because I sent him some 360 games. He's going for the full set of 360 games. I'm collecting the odd PS3, but mostly PS1, so he sent me these. Metal Gear Solid HD collection. SOCOM 4. This is the NTSC or NSTC, whatever, ERCB rated American version of it. And I'm not bothered about that. Lego Harry Potter. This is for the little one. She likes anything colourful. That's colourful, I guess. Game of Thrones on the PS3. I played it years ago. I didn't really get into it, but I guess these days I'm just willing to try anything, because I'm not really that bothered for the PS4 and 5. So I'm going back to the 3 to play games I missed, and PS1 is where my gaming hobby is, really. Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection. Who doesn't love the classics from that era? My favourite are Streets of Rage and Golden Axe. They were just quality titles. This was a cheapie, Kane and Lynch Deadman. I didn't like this game back in the day. I haven't played the sequel. If I remember rightly, it was full of jank, and it was pretty rubbish even by when it came out, but it can go to the collection. And this one, most people will say, oh, you paid way overpaid for it. But I paid £2 for this. Or was it £2.50? I've got the receipt in here. I apologise. Yes, it was £2.50, as you can see on the receipt there, £2.50. And it's Tiger Woods Collector's Edition. But the reason I bought this is because I'm not really bothered for sports games, but it had this cardboard sleeve on it. And I've never seen this before. And I'm a bit of a sucker for cardboard, so I got it for that reason, really, and that reason alone. But anyway, as I was saying before, I had forgotten about those. I don't know if I'll be able to get the camera to show you down here, but there is all those PS3 and PS4 titles back there. Those are all going to have to go on my unit upstairs in another room to make way for PS1 games, because now, other than the top shelf, which I've got the console box, Cotton's consoles and boxes in, these shelves on the bottom are probably going to have to be where my PS3, PS1 games grow into, as I have I will need to do a recount, but from my rough estimates, I have a little under 800 PS1 titles now. So at some point I will get round to doing a recount, and I know there is a subscriber there that's commented saying they want me to show all my games, and I guess I will do, and I promise you I will do. But right this minute in time, I've just got a few other things going on as well as these, so I will get to it, I promise you. And before I go, I want to just I'll put these details in the description. But my good friend Fraser, who sent me the games in the PlayStation box, he sent me a few other little things. I'll feature them in my next video because they're upstairs in the bedroom. But I will put in the description his eBay shop. He sells a lot of gaming related stuff. and he's actually been kind enough to offer a 10% discount, so I'll put the discount code in there as well for anybody that is interested. And this will be the one and only time I ever do promotions, advertisement, or any of that. It's just not for me, but Fraser is a friend of mine and he does sell games and such, so anyone who's watching this is clearly into gaming. But anyway, for now, that is all. Thank you for watching, and thank you to all of you that subscribe to watch me. And I never thought anybody would give a hoot about watching me, to be honest, but it's humbling and I appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you very much.